Alright, we on, bro. Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. All praises
Praise
to
to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah. You know, double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone.
Honors.
And Shalom to the brothers that are teaching his word.
Shalom.
You know, Shalom. Yeah, man, brothers just together, man, and we were just pretty much just cursing stuff out, man, as usual, man. Feminism. The brothers showed me some stuff, you know, Charlie's Angels trailer and shit, you know, and, you know, the new Charlie's Angels that got bad reviews, you know, they're talking about basically beating men up. That's what the whole premise of the film was.
That's
man.
it, calm.
You know, and we were, you know, we're watching other stuff, man. The wickedness of this world, man. Freakism stuff that happens on this planet, man.
That's right, calm.
You know, so you know, let's bring that scripture, brother.
Let's
Yeah,
bring it, calm.
freakism shit that goes on this planet, which is, you know, the power structure of this world is headed by who? Esau. That's why this whole world is under pure corruption, man. Go on, man.
This is Amos 9:8, and it reads, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh."
Yeah, so the eyes of the Most High is upon the sinful kingdom, man. Which that's talking about America, right? First and foremost, because that's known as what? Babylon the Great, all right? So America, that's the eyes of the Lord is upon that sinful place, man. That's a sinful, wicked, evil place right there, man. America known as... You wanted to say something, brother?
No, go on.
That's Babylon the Great, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High's eyes is upon it, meaning he's going to destroy it, man. He said, I'm going to destroy it from off the face of the earth, man.
That's right.
And when you go into America, right? America's philosophies, the wine, which we're going to get some of the scriptures on that as well, you know, the wine, right? Because the wine of America spreads everywhere, man.
Yeah.
You know, we were watching some stuff on Thailand, for example, and Thailand is filled with what trannies, transvestites, men that dress like women, women that dress like men, lady boys. They call them lady boys, which is a man. You know, and that's a fucking fun fair for Edomites, man. All kind of freakism and, you know, just bugged out people of the planet. But that's mainly a fun fair of Esau. Let's stick to that first. Let's finish that. Because that's a fun fair for Esau. And that's part of the wine of the sinful kingdom, which is known as Babylon the Great. That's why the Lord's going to destroy this place right here, man. Go on, let's finish this and go on.
And it says, "For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations."
Yeah. So that's the point, man, right there. The Most High is going to destroy Babylon, right? But amongst, which is America, and this whole place is sinful, man.
Yeah.
You can really, that spread, if you want to speak as well, say whatever you want to say, bro. That spreads out to everywhere. America, England, Australia, all these places, man, they're just filled with nothing but sin. Sin reached to the heavens. You know?
Yeah.
But the Most High, he said he's gonna get his people from among those places right there, which that's, you know, a topic which we'll speak on. But the main thing we wanted to kind of touch on is the wickedness of this place being destroyed, man. Yeah. Go on, brother. Go on.
Wanted to say
this. Go on now.
Yeah, man, it's rightfully so, man, because the Lord needs to destroy this place because there's so much wickedness, man, so much adultery, right? We'll be talking about feminism, like, you know,
Charlie's
Angels, all these movies promoting this political agenda, you know, which keeps a destruction between the man and the woman, the family structure and stuff like that, so they don't build stuff like that, and also the reason why it needs to be destroyed because the wrong person is ruling, man. And when the wrong person is ruling, he puts out madness. Going to that wine, he influences madness, wickedness onto the whole world, man. Now it's like a disease spreading, man. It's like cancer. And what do you need to do with cancer? Or if someone's got like a type 2 diabetes, you need to chop off the arm, the leg, amputate. So that's what the Lord's getting ready to do, man. Amputate this wicked society, man. And save the elect. That's why I said to sieve. Because when you sieve, you're separating. And some of the thick stuff will stay on top of the sieve.
Yep.
But you know what I'm saying? So, but the ones that go through are the ones that are thin, you know, and stuff like that. It will fit through the gaps. So basically...
The good stuff.
The good stuff. So basically the elect, man, are going to be separated because now we got 2/3 of the world in allegiance to Esau.
Yeah, they in Thailand.
Yeah.
Popping lady boys over there. It's true.
In the video,
we even saw Jakes.
So Jake's in Thailand, you know, walking around in the strip looking to pop lady boys, man. So, and the scripture says you are of your father the devil, man. that some of our people are like that, following Esau.
Following after the ways of this world, right?
Come
You know, I got a quick one for you right here.
Yeah.
It's on the topic. Ecclesiasticus 10:4. It says, "The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable." All right, and that's the point, man. The power of the most because you know what, Esau doing all of his wickedness and all the madness that happens, these freak societies that he set up. The Lord allowed this. This is like an extension of the Most High. He controls everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when the Lord wakes you up to the right hand side of Him. That's when you're like, damn, now I know the truth.
Yeah.
You know? But all of this is the Most High allowing this, man. All this madness. This is just like the Most High. This is the evil the Lord's allowed on the earth to show us. You don't participate in it. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Condemn it. Because I'm gonna destroy it. I've allowed it, but I'm gonna destroy it. So that's why it says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Most High. The Lord set Esau up, man. See, when people get power, they get corrupted. You get power, now you're proud. Now you just think you got everything. Yeah. I got everything down packed, man.
That's true.
I'm the one that built this. I made this. You know, that's how... Pride, man. So it says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. And that's the Israelites, the hopeful elect. Because when we, Lord willing, get the earth through Yahushua, the profitable man is the Israelite man in his right mind. And when we get the power, we're going to rule by the Bible, the law of the Bible, man.
That's right.
Right now, the law of the world is do what the hell you want. Because the biggest do what the hell you want is in power.
Yeah. The Aleister Crowley spirit, man. That YOLO spirit, you only live once, or be reckless, be ruthless. You know, fulfill your lust and desires in wickedness, man. That's the mentality of these people. That's why they're degenerates. Yeah. They don't care that they're harming themselves, putting themselves into danger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just burning cigarettes or doing all manner of drugs or committing all manner of adultery, and just getting completely wasted and just, you know, staying ignorant and stupid, man.
Yeah, filling yourself up with filling yourself up with all manner of things that is not good for you, man. Yeah. That's death, you know?
Yeah.
Because everything of this world, man, is dying, you know what I mean? Everything that's to do with this world is about dying, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing that helps you to live here. Yeah. Everything's about dying, man. Go on, bro.
Come back in Amos 9 and verse 9. For lo, I will command and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve.
And that's when we get delivered, man, because we're going to get saved from all nations that we're scattered. Primarily America, right? Yeah. Which is that sinful kingdom, Babylon. You know, the great, which is the sinful kingdom. That's the main place of deliverance. But we're going to be delivered everywhere, man. Go on, huh?
And not all Israelites will look like a typical so-called Negro.
Yeah.
Because we're scattered from different countries, man.
Yeah.
And it says, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
So that's a whole lot of death right there. Yeah. You know, let's get, after this, we'll get Ezekiel, right? 9, you know, the angel to this, you know Ezekiel, man? You know, it says, the mark, if they ain't got the mark, slay them.
9 and 4.
9 and 4. So we get that after, right? So read that part again, what that said. It said,
all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
So this world's full of sinners, man. And the Most High is being specific. He said the sinners of my people, man. So what more so Esau and the other nations, man? They're going to be they're going to get pure destruction. But the Most High is specifically speaking to his people here. He's saying all the sinners of my people. Who are the Lord's people? The Israelites, man. Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans. You participating in this world, you're a sinner. You know, it's as simple as that, man. If you're eating pork, committing adultery, you know, things that people think are, that's minor, or I can eat some ham. You're committing sin.
Yeah. If you support the LGBT movement, stuff like that.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
If you're supporting, you go into these gay prides and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or if you just say, do you know what? It's nothing wrong as long as they're not bothering me. You're part of it, man. You know, because you're an enabler, man. And the Lord's watching you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to rebuke that, man.
And there's people in them places like Thailand, for example, they eat scorpions and all kind of madness in their markets. They go, that's And if you're the type of person to say, but that's their culture, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh.
You going off. That's committing sin.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. That's hedonistic. You know?
Yeah.
Or if, you know, people, you know, even in the society, people maim themselves. They get them big holes in their ears.
Yeah, them Hamite rings.
Yeah. And that's cool.
Yes.
And then they get tattoos on their eyeballs and, you know?
Yeah, Edomites love doing that, man.
So that's, and a lot of Jakes are into that.
Yeah.
You know what you know, a lot of Jakes are into that, man. Go on, that.
God. That's why it says, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. Talking about 2/3. No, you wicked Israelites that are following the ways of Esau, especially, and the rest of these heathens, man. You're doing what they do, yeah. Because these Edomites are in power, and they tell you, oh, these prawns and pork are delicacies in these restaurants, and you know they make it expensive. So you think, wow, so these are, you know, the great restaurants, 5 stars. So we should be eating this like them, and you know, wearing our business suits and all that. You're going off, man. You know, you're trying to follow the ways of Esau, man. You're looking at him as God. You're wicked. You need to come back to the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shemishai, man. Follow after him.
Yep.
It
I've
says,
got a quick one on that point. This is Proverbs 4:14. It says, "Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away." All right, and that's talking to the Israelites right there, man. You ain't supposed to go, like you mentioned, that pork. The crabs and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Go to the, you know, they'll dress it up nice.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be in a restaurant by the sea, you know,
Yeah.
and then you'll have the boat goes by, you know, a little boat party, and you're just on the edge going with crab and all that, and, you know, and you know when the food is fucked, when you got to beat it up with a hammer, you know the crab, you got to smash it open with a hammer, and the plate's all fucked. There's just juices everywhere, and you know all these weird crabs and all that, you know. The shell, you might even eat a piece of the shell to get to the meat.
There's whiskers, all of that.
You know, but they dress it up, you know, because it's a waterfront. The boats going by, you know, sand. But guess what? That's going into the path of the wicked, because that's Esau's shit right there, man.
Go on.
He says, oh shit, where was I? When I was like, bro, it's like I was like, where was I, man? There was Proverbs 4:14 says, "Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men." And that, you know, most of the people out here are evil as all hell, man. You know what I mean? Evil ass place, man. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. So if people's trying to tell you eat this, nah, man, I ain't eating that.
Yeah.
Because they're telling you to do something evil right there. You're supposed to, you know, avoid that.
Yeah. Yeah, you got people like at work you might work with, and maybe you might be talking about a girl that you like.
Yeah.
And you say, oh, I asked her out, but she's got a man.
Yeah.
And you speak to your mate at work, and your mate at work is like, oh, so what if she's got a man, man? Deal with that, man.
Yeah, and that dude can be older than you as well, man.
Yeah.
Still saying that shit.
Yeah.
What wisdom is that, man?
It's disgusting, man.
It's filthy, bro.
Yeah.
They're telling you that. It don't matter though, and the dude could be 10 years older than you.
Yeah.
He should be guiding you.
Yeah. See? World is full of wickedness, man.
Fucking crazy, bro.
You still want me to read?
Yeah, go on that.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake, nor prevent us.
And that's the majority of the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans in this world, man. They say evil shall not. It says evil shall not what? Overtake us.
Overtake nor prevent us.
Nor prevent us. So they say, no, but we can do that though. That's cool, man. Ain't nothing gonna come of what we're doing. But something is gonna come, man. Nuclear judgment, man. And we're living in the times of judgment, man. If you can't see that we're in the days of the end, then you're just destined to, more than likely, to be destroyed, man. You know what I mean? Like, nuclear missiles are gonna hit this place. You know? Martial law. Death troops, man. Troops that Terminators. You know, Terminator machines. Terminator men that have just been programmed from when they're born to just kill, you know? And they train them to kill the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans specifically from their born.
That's the spirit, man. Because was it today? Brothers were posting videos of Edomite in a gun range, and he got a gun attached to his hand.
Yeah.
He's not even pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
So you got technology.
Esau's gadgets.
Yeah, gadgets. You know, expect a gadget and all that shit. You got weapons out there. They don't need to hold a gun and pull the trigger. They just, you know, just using their arms and just, you know, making movements or whatever. You got different weapons out there. You know, cloaking your body, go invisible. Shit is gonna go wild when shit hits the fan, bro.
So that's the Most High is gonna. That's part of the Lord's judgments, man. Remember, Esau is the Lord's sword, man. So he's going, which is a so-called white man. He's going to use him to bring pain, man, on the earth, man. All right, and death, man. Go on, man. Is there a little bit more on it?
In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old, that they may possess the remnant of Edom.
Like he says that he will build up the tabernacle of David. That's happening.
Third temple.
The third temple, which is the bricks, which is us. You know, each brother coming in the faith represents a brick, man, of the third temple, man, which is the tabernacle of David. You know, which is all the tribes coming back together. You know, so he's raising us back up from our ruins, man. And that makes sense because we've been ruined as a people. The third temple, the temple was ruined, desecrated by the Romans and all that, the Greeks. But the Romans, you know, they destroyed it. So the third temple represents us coming. It ain't, you know, Donald Trump and them were building the third temple in Jerusalem. No, the temple is all the brothers that have been woken up to who they are again, man. From all the tribes. We represent pieces of that temple, spiritually. That's what Yahweh Shai was saying.
Yeah.
The third temple was us.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, can't, because what you need to understand, the tabernacle, temple, or congregation is a people before actual building or place, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, and then
yeah.
No, go on. Go on.
Yeah, because when you look at the first tabernacle when we was in the wilderness with Moses, yeah, there was no like physical building. You know, we had tents and stuff like that, but it was just us. That's how it was, man. So it's the tabernacle of David is the people of Israel, starting with the elect. You know, not no building or stuff like that, man.
And when you see, I was gonna say on that point, when you see the film Thor Ragnarok, have you seen it?
Yeah, with Hulk and that.
Yeah, with Hulk and you know, like his city's under attack by his evil
Asgard.
sister, so to speak, Asgard. And what did his father Odin? He said to him, he told him, look, Asgard is not the city that it's not the city. Asgard is the people. You know, it's basically what we say. You know, like the people of Jerusalem represent the people, not the city. You know, it's the city is part of it, but it's the people. You represent it. So that's what he was saying to him in the movie. Like, look, Asgard is a people. It's not the city. Because you know he was showing him, look, you gotta go lead your people. Like it don't matter about the she destroying the city and that. It's about the people before a place. They actually said that in the Thor Ragnarok.
It's like the land, our homeland Israel. The reason why it's called Israel is because of our father Israel, who's a person. You know, that's why the place got named as Israel, man. He's the prince of the power. But and it said that they may possess the remnant of Edom, and all of the heathen which are called by my name, saith the Lord, that doeth this. So this is the Lord's plan. So the Lord wants us to possess these Edomites, these so-called white people, and the rest of these heathen, man. Right? When you read Psalms 2 and 8, the scripture says, you know, ask of me for the heathen, man, because they're asked for inheritance, man. We're actually supposed to own them as slaves. Yeah? And we're supposed to teach them righteousness after they serve their judgment for what they did to us, man. Get that payback.
And remember, this is Amos 9. So you have to remember, the Lord was talking about pure destruction here. So even after all this is said and done, the Lord said we're going to be possessing people. So that there's going to be a select few saved, and that which is New Jerusalem, and we're going to go around enslaving Esau in parts of England that ain't been destroyed, Russians, Ukrainian Edomites, Polish Edomites, Irish Edomites, Italian Edomites. The Most High is going to send us back off the ships after America's destroyed, and we're going to go around rounding them up. Go on, man. That's why it says possess the remnant of Edom and of all the heathen that are called by the Lord's name, man. Go on, brother. Go on, man.
Is there on that? Or you still want me to
Is
go?
there was that it? That was it. That was it. That was it. That was it.
Mm.
That was it. I'm gonna get this here.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this here, bro. Okay, so luck, yeah.
Let's go,
I should have had this earlier on, but well, you know, this is a good one, bro. Because I had Isaiah 60, but I'm gonna get this right here, right? Since we mentioned possessing Edom, Isaiah 33 and 1. It says, "Woe to thee that spoilest," and because I was gonna get Isaiah 60, because you're talking about the possessing the nations. Isaiah 60 speaks on that. But I'm gonna get this one here, right? This is Isaiah 33 and 1. "Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled, and when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee."
Oh, payback.
That's payback. You know what I mean? That's obviously the nations, they're going to get their payback on Esau. You know, he's spoiling everyone. But you know, the main people that are going to get the payback on Esau is us, the Negroes, Spanish, Native American peoples, man. The children of Israel, starting with the elect, the remnant that's going to be delivered, beginning with Yahushua. We're going to get our payback on Esau, man.
Yeah.
You know, when he sees it, because Esau now, all of his dirty dealings is coming to light. All the shit he's done on the planet.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's in their face, slavery, how they're oppressing the so-called black man in America, Hispanics, Native Americans, that's all coming to the light, man. So your time of dealing treacherously is coming to its end, and you're gonna be spoiled. That's how it works, man. When we left Egypt, what did the Lord let us do? Spoil them. When we left Egypt, the Lord made us spoil the Egyptians. We took we took their shit pretty much, which is righteous. You know? So it says, you know, in righteousness, man. You know, that don't make, you know, like, Esau's like a thief. He goes in your land and steals from you.
Yeah.
There's nothing righteous with that, man. So when we get our things back from Esau, like Esau will go in your land, steal from you. For example, the Iraq war. Yeah, let's use that. For example. And then he'll set up his system over there. Then he might not be there now, for example. He'll be in his own country, but he's controlling your country and still taking from there.
Yeah.
So he's
Yeah.
you know? So when he's spoiling you, you know? So, but now his time to spoil is coming to its end. Now everyone wants a piece of Esau, man. Esau's face has become the face of wickedness, pretty much. He's being exposed.
Yeah.
Now these devils, they steal from everyone.
Yeah.
These people, you know what I mean? They rob everyone. They everywhere on the planet is fucked because of them.
Come.
It says, shall make an end to do treacherously. They shall deal treacherously with thee. O Lord, be gracious unto us. We have waited for thee. Be thou their arm every morning, our salvation also in the time of trouble. You know, and that's what we're waiting for, man. Pretty much, man. We're waiting for the Most High to basically to deliver us, man.
Okay.
You see, we're suffering in this world, man. You know, in the end to be delivered and also to get our own back against Esau and the other nations, man. You know, go on. That's part and parcel of it, man. Go on, bro. Go on,
2 precepts. This is Revelation 13 and 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So the Bible's saying, the Lord is saying, look, if you led the people into slavery, you're going to go into slavery, man. And that's what the Edomites and the rest of these heathen did to us, man. So therefore, in the end times, you know, when Jacob's birthright starts to kick into effect, we're going to have these heathens into slavery, man. And it says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And who's been pursuing us with the sword? These Edomites, man. Right? Even Esau's blessing, the so-called white man's blessing, is a sword. That's why he heavily invests billions of dollars in military, man. If you go do a quick Google search on military bases, America's got basically over 700 military bases over the world. Why? He's got the most, man. And even
that's his blessing.
Innit? That's his blessing. Even France, Britain, and Russia can't even compare to that. And that proves that America's Babylon the Great. Because like Egypt, was strong. But and it says, he that killeth with the sword.
Yeah, these people act stupid. Now it's getting thrown in your fucking face, you devils, man. You know, every time when you used to go into school, when you was raised in school in this place, The only thing they'll show you in slavery, they'll just show you Amistad, the movie. I don't know, did you had that in school? You know when they showed you like Black History Month and that. They just showed you that you was a slave.
Yeah, that's it.
They just put on a quick movie. Yeah. That's just started. They put on a quick movie and then I remember some of these devils in school, they'll put on a movie of slavery. They'll turn it off in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They'll put it on, let's turn it off. Boop. The TV's turned off. That was Black History Month. They showed you like Amistad, Negroes getting put on the ships. Then they turn off the thing straight away. That was the Black History Month growing up. And that's slavery. So now, motherfuckers, and that's not just the so-called black man, because they did that to the natives too, bro.
Yeah.
That history is not even, it's out there in books and paintings and stuff, but you know, that's even hidden history, what they did to the Arawak Indians, Taínos. You know, it's there. It's not hidden. It's exposed, but it's not documented like that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's
true, because
it's written in books, but there's no real movies on it. There's no. I mean, there's 1492. You know, they've made a lot of slavery movies again. You know, with Judah and stuff. They ain't showed you what they did to Arawaks or Taínos as much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like. And they did some real devastation and put them in slavery, brought them to Portugal, brought them to Spain. Go on, man.
I was going to say this.
Yeah. So that's captivity, man.
So I was saying, you said it was hidden, innit?
Yeah.
I remember, I think I told you about my little brother that he didn't even know anything about slavery. You know, he didn't even know.
He's a newer generation.
Was it millennial centum or whatever it's called?
And brothers ain't old that old, but that shows you that as the time's gone on, they hide it more and more.
That's true.
Go on. He was gonna say say that.
Yeah, he did. My little brother, almost 18 or whatever, he didn't even know about slavery. I had to tell him, man. You know, why do you think you're speaking Portuguese, or why our country speaks Portuguese? Oh, we just learned it. No, we got a whip to learn it, man. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's our language. That's our language anyway.
That's true. We was in Portugal.
We ruled in Europe, man.
Spain, Portugal, England, all of them.
Come on. Yeah, man. They're so-called black icons, man, and all of that. But yeah,
the languages go back to us anyway.
Yeah.
The Portuguese, the Spanish, the English language, the German language, the Russian language. That all goes back to Israel. Remember, Israel is the form of all things. You know, Jacob is the form of all things. But what I was going to say is, when you read that about the captivity, now that history's coming up, you know, over the years, you tell these devils who got in slavery, or you read that. Now, what does captivity mean? What the fuck you mean? What does captivity mean? You know what I mean? These people are slick as fuck, bro. But you can't hide from the Lord. Go on. Right, the Most High just makes it plain. Captivity is what it is. That's plain. That is you put if you lead in captivity, that's your future. Go on, brother.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. And that's the blessing of Esau, the sword, man. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. And that's a powerful point at the end. You know, here's the patience of the faith and the faith of the saints.
That's what we're waiting for, bro.
Yeah, calm. So exactly, that's what we're waiting for. But these Christians are not waiting for that.
Nah,
they don't think about judgment, revenge.
Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, sweet white Jesus. That's what they think.
They're waiting for sweet blondie.
Yeah, sweet blondie.
They're not expecting some bearded, you know what I'm saying?
Raw Jake.
Like a bearded so-called black man coming. They're waiting for sweet Jesus. Yeah. They're waiting for a white man. Yeah. Like an Edomite man. That's hell, bro. They're waiting for some...
Our own people are in captivity in their mind, bro.
They're waiting for a sweet white man to come down from heaven with blonde hair flowing by his shoulders.
Bro, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
But you see, so, do you know, this is the book of Revelations, you know, the revealing of the end. We actually have to have faith that the Lord's coming back to put judgment on these heathens, man.
Yeah.
So are you Christians thinking about that? Is that in your heart? Is that in your mind? Oh, no, God will never do that. No, this is in the Bible, man. This is prophecy and it's yet to happen. See, you got to believe this, man. See, I had another one. You want to say
that it on that one?
Yeah, that's it on that. You got.
No, go ahead. Bring out another one. Bring out. I got one. You know, I got one we'll get into. You know.
Come on. This is Isaiah 14, start from verse 12. How have I fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How have I cut down to the ground, which did weakens
the
nation?
So wait. He said which weakened the nations. So
Yeah.
Lucifer was cut down, and it said he weakened the nations.
Yeah.
Because you know these people, some of them say Satan's a spirit, Satan's a, you know, if you tell them Satan's a man on earth, it's just like, no, but it can't be. It can't be the white man. But then, didn't it just say that Lucifer weakened the nations?
Yeah.
So, you know, he was on the earth weakening people.
Yeah.
Weakening, how the hell did we become so fucked?
Mm.
Because of people, the Lord used the people to fuck up another people, man. You know what I mean? So he used Lucifer to weaken the nation. That's talking about the so-called white man. Because even there's one in Revelation that says, you know, to fear not, the devil will cast some of you into prison.
Yeah.
So how can the devil, because it's a spirit just gonna come wake up and put you in prison?
No, man.
No, it's a man.
Man.
Go on, right?
That's right.
Go on. Lucifer.
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the heaven. I'm gonna go high up, pretty much. My space stations are gonna be in the sky.
NASA, all of that.
NASA.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be able to fly planes. You know, I'm exalted, and that's symbolic because Esau can go to the so-called go to space, which he can't go. He can't go. There's limits.
Yeah.
The Lord allowed him to do that, yeah. So then he can bring him down. So he's gone to these places. That's symbolic because that's pride is a position of what? Being on high, exalted as well. That's spirit, man. Like the Lord allowed him to go high up. And that's where his mind is.
Yeah.
These devils, their mind is up there.
And looking down at you. I will sit also upon the mount of a congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I'll be like the Most High.
Yeah.
That's how he sees, man. And that's
Yeah, sitting on top of the... Go on, you
Oh,
speak, you
slack
speak.
it,
No, go
slack
ahead,
it.
you speak, you speak, you
Go on,
speak,
go
bro.
on.
You speak, bro.
so like his mentality, like the brother was saying, he's prideful, man. So he's looking down on people. So he's trying to play like a position of God. That's why he's got this major surveillance, man. I believe UK, London especially, he's got a hell of surveillance, like cameras,
Big
CCTV,
brother cities, man.
Big brother.
Can't do nothing,
Even
man.
America, so
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
always being watched. You know?
Yeah, a brother was showing us the other day. He got a ticket in his car, bro, and then and then he got a ticket in his car, right?
Yeah.
And then he had the paperwork, and you know we know what it is, but it's zoomed in like his license plate. You must pay £67 or whatever the money is, and his license plate's there where the car was parked. You know you can't do shit here. You're being watched. It's a big brother. It's big brother cities, man.
Yeah, man.
Which we don't do nothing anyway. But the point is, this is one of the most watched cities on the planet, man. It's fucked up, bro.
Yeah. So
You know?
Esau wants to invade your privacy, man.
He thinks he's God.
Yeah. Well, brothers,
can't-
yeah.
Go on.
It's like your brothers a while back came out with articles where Esau is watching how you pop your woman.
Yeah, watching. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Well, listen, man. These phones we have,
Yeah.
we're recording right now. Guess what? They're watching you through this phone.
Mm.
They're recording you through your phone.
Yeah, your
The
TV,
TV,
yeah.
this light on the TV, that's probably recording us.
Yeah.
But so what, man? We ain't doing nothing wrong. And that's Esau trying to play the Most High. That's why he wants to chip everyone.
That's it.
That's the end game is chipping everyone.
Chipping.
You know, once everyone's chipped, that that's I'm your master pretty much. I shall be like the Most High. But go on, keep reading, brother. Keep reading.
Then it says.